How Mike Ashley's dream died. He pledged to save the high street, but all hopes fade as Sports Direct shares tank by 20%. The stock has lost 77% of its value since peaking at 922p 5 years ago with a value of just £1.1 billion. Sports Direct is worth just a fraction of rival JD Sports. More than £2.3 billion has been wiped off Ashley's holding in the firm. Hannah Utley, City reporter for the Daily Mail, published 2212 British Summer Time, the 29th of July 2019, updated 2257 British Summer Time, the 29th of July 2019. Mike Ashley wanted to be the savior of the high street, but the troubled retail mogul's dream of returning a host of struggling chains such as House of Fraser to their former glories is turning into a nightmare. And in a further blow to the abrasive tycoon, shares in Sports Direct fell by as much as 20% in early trading yesterday before recovering to close down 6.5%, or 15p, at 214.8p. Mike Ashley wanted to be the savior of the high street, but the troubled retail mogul's dream of returning a host of struggling chains such as House of Fraser to their former glories is turning into a nightmare. The stock has lost 77% of its value since peaking at 922p 5 years ago. Shares are 28% lower than when Sports Direct listed on the stock market at 300p in February 2007, with a value of just £1.1 billion. Sports Direct is worth just a fraction of arch-rival JD Sports, which carries a £6.2 billion price tag, and Ashley's personal fortune has suffered as a result. More than £2.3 billion has been wiped off his holding in Sports Direct since shares hit record highs in 2014, leaving him with a stake worth around £709 million. The latest slide in the share price came after Ashley published Sports Direct's latest results more than 10 hours later than planned on Friday, having already delayed their publication a week earlier. The delays had investors worried, and rightly so. The update included an unexpected £605 million tax bill and an admission that it was a mistake to have bought House of Fraser last year for £90 million. David Cumming, Chief Investment Officer of Aviva Investors, said, "Mike Ashley has obviously got retail talent, or had retail talent, but Sports Direct has lost its way. With a value of just £1.1 billion, Sports Direct is worth just a fraction of arch-rival JD Sports, which carries a £6.2 billion price tag." Described the group as almost a case study in failed corporate governance, adding, "Anyone who cares about proper oversight, control and governance of the chief executive shouldn't really be an investor in this company." While Sports Direct's value has been pummeled, Ashley has been on a buying spree. He has made a name for himself scooping up troubled firms such as House of Fraser, which he bought when it fell into administration, and just weeks later forked out £8 million for collapsed bicycle chain Evans Cycles. In January, Ashley bagged online furniture firm Sofa.com in a cut-price deal after it went bust. He declared that he wanted to transform House of Fraser into the Harrods of the High Street and make Sports Direct the Selfridges of sport, but Ashley's grand ambitions have been soured by his own admissions that House of Fraser has in terminal decline, while comparing the department store to a broken-down car. Meanwhile, Sports Direct's core business is struggling, with sales falling by 2.9% over the past year. James Yacoub, retail analyst at Global Data, said, "Mike Ashley is clearly too focused on his quest to become the king of the high street by snapping up multiple retailers, and has lost sight of Sports Direct's existing operations." Ashley's unorthodox approach to running a business has always raised eyebrows, but his market trader style and straightforward manner has seen him win the support of large chunks of the city. Retail analyst Richard Hyman said, "The city was really keen to jump on his bandwagon when he floated the business, and it's not like he tries to pretend that he's the great exponent of corporate governance. In recent years he has dedicated large swaths of time to orchestrating boardroom bust-ups at businesses such as Debenhams, Findle and Goals Soccer Centre. And he has also lost a string of top executives in recent years. Chief Executive Dave Forsey, Chairman Keith Hellawell, Senior Non-Executive Simon Bentley and Acting Finance Chief Matt Pearson have all quit in recent years. Head of Retail and Ashley's key lieutenant Karen Beyer stepped down after 28 years earlier this month, with another key ally, Company Secretary Cameron Olson, leaving just days later. and buried among a 7,000-word tirade among Sports Direct's accounts on Friday, Ashley revealed finance boss John Kempster had resigned. Ashley has handed over huge responsibility to his future son-in-law, Michael Murray, 29, who has been tasked with improving the brand's image. Friday's fiasco could be the final nail in the coffin for Ashley as investors appear to be running out of patience. Jonathan Pritchard, analyst at Peel Hunt, said, Friday's delays and general nonsense weren't just Mike, or Maverick or slapstick, they were an exasperating and rude means of avoiding wide analytical questioning on the very disappointing year.